Also, here we're going to talk about doing the 3D orb. So the first thing I want to do with that is draw a circle again. I'll zoom in on it. Now, in order to use the 3D tool, we're going to need 1/4 of a circle. And the way I'm going to do that is delete 2 of these other points on the circle. There we go. And then I'm going to add a point. And drag it down. Oops, missed it. Now I want to take out these curves, so I'm going to grab my little handlebars and bring them in right to the point, and that takes out the curves. Same here. Now notice I didn't end up with a 90-degree angle, so I'm going to click and drag this until my little lines look straight. It's still a little off. There's probably a better way of doing this, like if we take a circle and then a square and just minus the front. Let's do that. That way we ain't got to fight this thing. So let's show that trick. That way it's mathematically smooth. Right, the way I'm going to get it right in the middle is I'm going to click this point, drag it up to this point, and it's snapped into place. I'm going to drag it down a little bit, holding the shift key so I don't go left or right any. And this one's in front, select that one, and hit my minus front button again. Now we got a perfect half circle. Now I'm going to do the same thing for the bottom part. I'm going to grab the point, go down here, and there it goes. See the little arrow turn white? Now they're snapped into place. I'm going to hold down the shift key. I'm going to click on it and start moving, then hold down the shift key, and that keeps it moving at a smooth 90-degree angle. And I'm going to select both of them and minus front again. Now we have the perfect quarter circle. Alright. Now we just go up and click on the 3D Revolve tool. I'm going to click Preview, see what it's looking like. There we go. I'm going to move it this way a little bit. And it looks about right. I'm going to change my highlight location, move it up. I'm going to decrease the ambient light, and that gives more contrast. Gives us a nicer dark blue over here. I still want to move my highlight a little bit more. See if we can move it up this way. Yeah, I like that better. Right now the shading color is black. You can change your shading color if you want. And everything else looks about the same. And click OK. Now this is still editable as it is. If you go to Appearance, you can go back and hit your 3D Revolve button there, and you can make changes if you need to change a little bit. But we don't this time. Just say cancel. And I'm going to copy and paste this. And to get my red version, I'm going to go under the rotate tool. There's the reflect tool. I'm going to double click on that. I'm going to click horizontal flip, say OK, and now we have the under part. There we go. Now I'm going to take this one and make it red. You can still change the color once it's like this. There we go. I'm going to add a little bit of black to that too. I'm going to bring this one to front, and there you go. Now once you have this created like this, you can go in and actually, the way that we have the 2 quarter circles here, we end up, this is not going to be a perfect circle. So what I want to do is take one of these shapes and take the shapes and make it less of a complete quarter circle. So I'm going to add a point, say about here, and right around here. And I'm going to delete the other ones. There we go. So when I get my two halves together, I end up with the little handlebar there. Let's move the handlebar. And I didn't get this one completely level, but that's okay for this one. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this one and bring this one down. Do my reflect tool again, horizontal reflect. Make that one blue. And send it to the back. There we go. Now I can spread them out a little bit and still have a good circle. Let's check that. Let's make that outline. So we can actually move the blue one down a little bit. And that's close enough.